Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. If you're anything like me, a total digital native, your entire life is basically run right from the palm of your hand. We're ordering food, paying for subscriptions, booking travel, all through a screen. And yet so many of us are still relying on a flimsy piece of plastic that was literally invented decades ago to pay for the whole shebang. Well, today, we're breaking down the absolute ultimate evolution in personal finance. We're going to look at how platforms like CardUpNow are sitting right at the center of this revolution, completely transforming how we secure our money and interact with the global digital economy.
Okay, let's dive into this roadmap. Today, we'll be covering the digital payment shift, what virtual cards are, why consumers prefer them, global growth in wallets, and lastly, the future of payments. Section 1. The digital payment shift. Let's look at this changing landscape.
So we're living these super fast-paced lives entirely from our phones, but honestly, a lot of us are still paying for things like it's 1999. And this brilliantly illustrates why traditional methods are lagging. Just look at these macro trends. Cash usage is plummeting rapidly. Meanwhile, our reliance on mobile phones, digital wallets, app-based services, and regular old recurring subscriptions, that is absolutely surging. Our digital-first lifestyle practically demands instant tools that can actually keep up with us.
Because, let's be real here, physical cards are just no longer enough for our fast-moving digital habits. We all know that extreme, hair-pulling annoyance of opening a new bank account or needing a replacement card, and then having to wait, 7 to 10 business days for a piece of plastic to arrive in the mail? No way. In a world where we expect instant, seamless access to absolutely everything, waiting around for physical mail just feels entirely broken.
Moving to Section 2. What are virtual cards? The digital evolution. Now this right here is the evolutionary leap we've literally all been waiting for. But ask yourself, what actually makes virtual cards different? What is the core difference between that hunk of plastic currently sitting in your wallet and this new digital solution everyone's switching to? Well, here's your answer. A virtual card is, quite simply, a digital version of a payment card that exists entirely online. It functions exactly like a real card. I'm talking its own unique 16-digit card number, its own expiration date, and its own security code. The only thing missing? That vulnerable, easily lost piece of plastic. You can use it for online shopping, apps, subscriptions, you name it.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the incredibly stark contrast between the two. On the physical side, you've got outdated plastic, crazy slow mail delivery, and the constant exposure of your main account details every single time you swipe. But on the virtual side, it is 100% digital, issued instantly so you can use it literally right this second. And crucially, it actively hides your main account data from the merchants you're buying from. Game changer, right?
All right, Section 3. Why consumers prefer them. Let's see why users switch.
Millennials and Gen Z are actually adopting this technology way faster than expected, mainly because, it kind of gives them superpowers. It acts as the ultimate survival toolkit for the modern digital economy, offering stronger security and privacy, instant access and ease, and vastly better spending control. Let's actually break down that last point a bit.
When it comes to spending control, you essentially get three major pillars of financial command. Number one, you can set super specific spending limits, so you literally never go over budget. 2, you can restrict usage to specific merchants, meaning a card can be locked to just Netflix and absolutely nowhere else. And 3, you get instant cancellation capabilities. If you don't need it anymore, boom, you just kill the card with one click.
But hey, beyond just budgeting, it's really about peace of mind. We've all heard the nightmare stories, or maybe you've even lived them yourself, waking up to an alert that your card was just used halfway across the world because some random website you bought a t-shirt from got hacked. With a virtual card, you completely avoid the stress of data breaches entirely. Since you use a separate, unique card number for those transactions, your real account stays totally hidden. If that virtual number gets exposed, whatever, you just instantly cancel it, your main bank account remains totally untouched and 100% safe.
Which brings us to Section 4. Global growth and wallets. It's a true global movement. This isn't just some passing niche trend. It's a massive global movement powered by the tech we already carry in our pockets every day. Virtual cards integrate seamlessly right into Apple Pay and Google Pay, so you can literally use a 100% digital card for your morning coffee run or tapping onto the subway. By syncing to these familiar mobile platforms, it builds immediate trust and tangibility, acting exactly like a physical card would in store.
And this is having a serious impact worldwide. We're seeing emerging markets like Bangladesh using virtual cards for unprecedented global access. So the crucial point is that in places where access to traditional banking products might be limited or just overly complex,
virtual cards offer this amazing, flexible way to totally bypass those hurdles. It empowers users all over the globe to immediately join the digital economy, shop online, and pay for services without all that traditional banking red tape.
And finally, Section 5, the future of payments, a permanent shift.
Everything points to one undeniable reality here. This is a long-term solution. The research makes it incredibly clear, stating virtual cards are reshaping how consumers think about payments. It's definitely not a fad. It's a fundamental shift in our expectations for instant, safe adaptation to things like cross-border payments. The shift away from physical plastic is permanent, and it is entirely centered on empowering you, the user.
Let's move to and see how this builds into real action right now. If you want to instantly upgrade your financial security, the process is incredibly easy. Step 1, just visit CardUpNow.com. Step 2, instantly create your Visa, MasterCard, or Elite virtual card right from their dashboard. And Step 3, secure your privacy and start paying online safely right this second. No waiting around for the mail and absolutely no exposing your main bank account.
So the question is, are you actually ready to embrace modern payments? You've got a really clear choice regarding your personal finances now. You can stick with that outdated, risky plastic you've been relying on, dealing with slow mail and constant data breaches, or you can finally step into the modern era of true digital control.
The ultimate solution to stop payment failures and actually secure your online privacy is right in front of you. I highly recommend launching your premium prepaid virtual card right now by simply visiting CardUpNow.com. But I'll leave you with this one final thought. If your entire life is already digital, why are you still letting a flimsy piece of plastic control your money? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.